Birdman.
I'm Bruce.
Time to get on target at
The Hub. And here we are.
I scared myself. That was a little loud.
It's getting close. Oh, wait. You look like
we don't have any guns to touch this week. And,
yeah, we're still working on that.
And we look just like last week. That's
now,
because we cheated.
that's because we're not live.
Yeah, we're not really live. Even though it says we're live, we're not live. We're still waiting for judgment on that from YouTube. But we haven't touched anything yet, so we're not. I'm really scared. I don't know what to do.
Well, let's just, I know what we can do. Remember last year, and I finally won? No, I didn't win. Yes, I did. We before we go to the show, this is happening first week of January.
Show, which is like another
the SHOT Show is another 3 weeks away.
Yeah.
But we always talk before what we're looking forward to. And we always have this idea of what we think is going to be big, and we usually spend more time looking at those things at the show. I do. You do too. You look at everything. We all try to look at everything. This is so I'm going to go out on the limb. You know me, I don't mind saying
already
something.
You're going to guess what it is going to be for 2021? Wow.
I think
2020, yeah.
I think there'll be a online class called Gunification.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, anyway, forgetting that, I think, okay, looking forward.
I'm camouflaged.
Looking
Prime one. Yeah, anyways.
Looking forward, I think this is the year, drum roll, 65%.
What is 65%?
Okay.
I know the 80-20 rule.
Okay, so 65-35. We have a new rule.
Holy crap.
Right now, roughly 35% of the people, actually it's 34.5%, in the United States own guns.
A half a person owns a gun?
Yes.
Or a half a percentage point?
Half a percentage.
Oh, okay.
Roughly 65, 66 do not. So let's just make it 65-35 so people don't say that we don't know what we're talking about completely.
So we're the minority?
We've always been a minority. That's why we talk about good stewardship with guns.
Okay.
We talked about that if you haven't looked at that one. So why is it going to be the year of the 65? And let's just term that. Why don't we just grab that now, and that's our term for this year. This is the year of the 65.
What do you mean next year?
Not people that graduate from high school at 65,
still year.
like me. No.
You want it next year?
Oh, God, this live and this posted stuff has got me crazy.
So confusing.
No wonder you're afraid.
I don't know.
So am I. Okay, so we're in next
back
year.
in time, and I don't know. Anyways.
Anyway, so the year of the 65, what I mean by that, in fact, we're starting to realize it now with our new classes and stuff we're doing, that we're getting more and more people that are just getting interested in guns.
Why?
I think it has to do with the population is maturing. Okay, there's more baby boomers and stuff are getting older. And maybe there were people of the persuasion that didn't think they needed guns in the old days. Maybe they lived in big cities and they figured everybody could save them if there was a problem.
Okay.
And now I think people are starting to think of, especially people around here, because we have the county and stuff like that, so the police are more than a minute away. You know, they're 10, 15 minutes away. Sometimes I guess
counts. The police are minutes away.
Yeah, so I think people want to become their own first responder. They want to feel more comfortable. They want to be prepared with guns.
So do you ask them?
And here's an example. We talked about NRA before, you know, and we love NRA. We're both life members, aren't we?
I'm like a benefit.
And then I'm an instructor. But they've had their ups and downs, too, with the positions they've taken sometimes. I think when we look at the 65-35, the 65, we don't care about the 35, we are the 35.
We're 3% technically.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are, aren't we? So they're usually more sensitive, and they're since they're new at this, they have a different level, a threshold of feeling good about something.
Right.
So we look at that NRA's slight issues with how they're trying to reposition themselves, you know, to get more populous. They're getting more towards the center slightly, because you know the government's kind of run from the center, independence, you know. If you look at that, and you look at what's this other group called that I just remember,
USSCA? United States USCCA, Concealed Carry Association.
I did a little research on them, because I know Don is an instructor for them. And I think we're becoming, I think Mike has signed up with them, and we're going to have some instructors in here.
Yeah, the problem is the state of Arizona doesn't recognize that to get you a CCW.
The state of Arizona only recognizes NRA. And the reason was that, and you know why? And because when
I'm not getting a gun. No, nobody out there on YouTube get excited. It's just a wallet.
Wait, you can't touch that wallet.
Why not?
Okay.
Oh no, I'm touching a wallet. I'm going to show you something. Good, keep going. Yeah.
Is that money? Okay, so.
Well, there is money.
I did a little research on that company.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you ready for this? There's one right there. Okay, that's the company. Okay. Do you know that 40%, this is what they say,
40%
of their members
right here.
Are what?
They conceal carry? I don't know.
No. 40% of their members
are male or females?
No.
I don't know. What? Tell me. Democrats.
40%.
That's interesting.
It's very interesting. When I first saw that, I was very shocked. And so what they're doing is they're going more towards the family and more towards the 65%. Seriously. And the reason I think is because the population is there, the large part of the population.
So not to get into a big mess, but so they have this card that basically is a lawyer defense fund.
Yes.
That in case you were in a shooting incident, you have them that will step in and defend you.
Correct.
Okay? NRA has one as well. Difference between them and NRA, biggest difference? Okay, because NRA introduced them and de-invited them from their show. The biggest difference is that if you're in a no-carry zone or a no-carry state, they'll still defend you. Where NRA goes, nope, on your own.
They're considering that automatically a bad shoot or some kind.
I guess.
I can understand. Okay.
So, but anyways.
But getting back to the year, I think it's going to be. I think we're going to do more and more custom classes for them. We're specializing in that right now, and I think there's different ways that you have to deal with the 65% as compared to you and I talking to ourselves.
Right.
And then we got back into being a good steward before with guns, and then trying to stay away from the talking points from either side. So I mean that's. So I'm going out on a limb. This is the year of the 65.
65.
65. Now, as far as guns I'm looking for, I'll go on a limb for that because that's what we're talking about.
Okay, here we go.
Right? Are you ready?
Yes.
Last year was the year of the revolver, and I think part of it came true because a lot of new revolvers came out.
Yes.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And I didn't call it, I called it Trevor 2 years ago. We finally got them, shotgun. But I'm going to make this the year, last year could have been the year of the shotgun. A lot of them came out, but I think this year there's going to be a lot of shotgun training, and back to basics kind of. That's my thought. So I think it's good.
Can I make a prediction?
As long as you don't touch that gun that's still here.
I think it's the year of the holster. I think you're going to see.
Well, if it's
actually sort of already hinted, and some companies already come out with the new stuff. But I think when you hit the show, you're going to see a lot more cool and interesting holsters.
Well, one of the things in our new class that one of the most important things in the class is keeping control of your gun.
Yeah.
Which means having the right holster for the right job. And we joke about, not joke because it was a serious situation.
Right.
That FBI guy that did the flip and the gun fell out and it went off. When he pitched it up, he touched the trigger and it went off.
Yep.
If that was in the right holster, in fact, if that wasn't the right holster, that wouldn't have happened.
Right.
And our police officers that carry their gun out for our protection,
right,
not for theirs,
right,
their targets, but they carry it out. They usually have a locking device on it, whether level 1, level 2, whatever the heck they have, right?
Yes, yeah.
So it's hard to get that out of their holster. For us to wear our gun out, we talked about this before, while we like them concealed, somebody might try to take it. And if we don't practice, then we can't get it out of those locking devices correctly. So we need to control our gun, which is holster, which I go along with on the training end as controlling your gun. Yeah. Besides holding the gun.
Right.
Where is the gun? And I'm not looking for yours, because we can't bring it out here right now anyway.
Touch it. No touching.
You don't touch mine, if I had one. But anyway, so
you didn't touch his, so he took his out.
The 65% and shotguns and holsters, I go along with that 100%. I'm not sure about so much with new guns. I think people are going to be into ARs, but more on a common area. There'll still be the guys that do all the 3 guns and all that. But we look at the percentages. That's what we're talking. We don't want to get everybody mad at us.
Right.
Is 65% of the people are not in competition. In fact, part of the 35 is in competition. And if we took the percentage of the 35 that are actually in competition, it may be closer to 3%.
Right.
And so the industries don't react to 3% that much. They did in the past. I think they're going to look for ways of getting to 65%. And I know we are here at the shop. I mean, Mike's expanded in different ways.
Yep.
And of course, we've expanded really, really high end on police and military type guns and tactical guns down in the other shop, even more than here.
Wow.
But we're expanding, trying to cover everything. But we have to go that way. And I think would you go along with that idea at all?
Yeah.
You like your holster idea? What kind of guns are you looking for?
I don't know about guns. I think it's about the accessory. I think the holsters, I see a lot of advancements coming in holsters, and I didn't think there was a way to advance holsters, but it's looking like they're going to advance them pretty decently.
That and some training devices coming out this year.
Yeah.
They should help.
Well, you know where to check it out. Check it out here. I don't know if we'll be touching it or not, but we'll find out that as we evolve, understanding of the new policies.
Now, if we use to explain holsters and things, if we used our dummy guns,
blue guns, Well, those are technically not real guns, so.
Same with the laser guns.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to work around something.
We need a wooden gun, so if it goes off, nobody.
Would I?
We shoot wooden bullets, so nobody wouldn't get hurt. Yeah. Hey.
Okay.
I'm Birdman.
And I'm Bruce, and be safe. Okay, so we're going to talk. I guess we got to help people.
Thanks, everybody. We're not sure what's going on with YouTube yet, but
yeah.
we'll
but thanks anyway.
Yeah, thanks.
Goodbye.